Hey guys, it's Scott here from AnimeBlurayUK, and today I'll be unboxing the Ultimate Edition Blu-ray release of Escaflowne, which has been brought to us in the UK via Anime Limited. So this Ultimate Edition release of Escaflowne contains the original TV series as well as the director's cut episodes in Japanese, the original Bandai English dub, and the newly produced Funimation dub. It also contains the original theatrical film, which is also presented in Japanese, the original Bandai dub, and the Funimation English dub. It also contains a 3-disc soundtrack selection featuring music from the entire franchise, as well as an art book featuring various artwork from, yet again, the entire franchise, both film and TV series, all of which is presented in this rather large box that resembles the one that we previously saw with Full Metal Panic. But that aside, let's take a closer look. So to start with, on the back of the packaging, we've got the, as it says, contents collector's packaging, 140-page hardback book, complete soundtrack selections 1, 2, and 3 by Yoko Kanno, director's cut episodes, the original TV series uncut, the original dub track by Bandai, the new Funimation dub, as well as the Escaflowne movie, which, you know, features the original Bandai dub and the Funimation dub and so forth. So it's, you know, pretty much a complete all-round package of everything inside one set. The information on the back of the box also lists all of the extra features that come with it, and as you'd expect, there's quite a lot of bonus features to go through, so that should be providing some entertainment for some of us. And it'll also point out that the TV series is presented in 4:3 aspect ratio, whereas the film is presented in 16:9. There's also a list of the different audio information as well, so basically everything about the series can be found on the back of the box, which isn't a sticker, it's actually a piece of paper that sort of, you know, slots into the cellophane wrapper, which you will find out in a minute once I get this fully unwrapped. But as you can see, I'm trying to be gentle with this product, as it is rather a pricey set, but for the price you do get everything inside, everything you could possibly want in a sense from Escaflowne TV series and film in one box that neatly stores away safe. But yeah, so here we have the front of the box, which you saw earlier, features some glorious artwork. We then have the back of the box again, which, as I said, is a bit of a piece of paper that's sort of stuck slightly onto the back of the box. I'm not going to peel it off, but if you do peel it off, you will be able to see some more artwork on the back, as you can see here. So some more mecha designs of some of the other main protagonists of the series. So you've got the main two on the front, and then, you know, in a sense, support characters on the back, but all of which are important to the overall story of both the film and anime series. Now, as you can see, in order to get the contents of this Ultimate Edition out of the overall box, you just sort of slide it out. So just like the Full Metal Panic Ultimate Edition that we unboxed in the past, it's separated into two compartments. We've got the main compartment that holds the actual, you know, disc content, and then underneath that we have the main art book. And as you can see, this little bit of outer packaging that holds the, in a sense, digipacks and chipboard boxes that contain the discs is a bit flimsy and a little bit damaged, so yeah, not really that great overall. But first up, we have the Escaflowne movie, which, bizarrely enough, it doesn't have any artwork information on the front or back of the box, only on the spine and top of the box. So it's a bit bizarre how there's no sort of information telling you what the series is, but then again, I guess that's what the actual stickers and sheets do that Anime Limited tend to wrap around the packaging. But nevertheless, once we take the digipack case out, we have both Blu-ray and DVD. So we have the Blu-ray on the left hand side, and we have the DVD of the film on the right hand side. Once again, glorious artwork around the digipack case, and that just slots straight in there. There's no additional art book or anything like that, it's just pretty much the two films inside of that digipack box. I assume in the future Anime Limited will probably release that as standalone as a collector's edition, maybe even as a standard, a bit like what they did with Gurren Lagann. But yeah, let's move on. The next piece of content we'll take a look at is the TV series collection for the Escaflowne franchise. So once again, comes in a chipboard art box that has the main piece of artwork folded around the entire box, so it all blends naturally together. But what's quite interesting about this here is that inside of it we have two digipack cases, one of which is the Blu-rays for the TV series, and then the other is for the soundtrack CD collection. Now, personally, I would have preferred these two to be kept separate. one to be the Blu-ray and then one to be the soundtrack CD collection, but alas, that's not the case. So you can get sort of maybe a little bit muddled up. So here we have the soundtrack CD collection, soundtrack 1, soundtrack 2, soundtrack 3 in a digipack sleeve, and once you unfold it out, once again, is a piece of one singular piece of artwork that spreads across the entire digipack sleeve, which is quite nice. Yet again, there's no sort of artwork or information, well not artwork, but information or track listings on the box or anything. So until you actually unfold the sleeves or the digipack cases, you won't actually know that it is the Blu-ray or the soundtrack CD collection. Yeah, again, a little bit disappointing, as I'd preferred individual boxes with individual pieces of information. But alas, that's not to be. So here we have the Blu-ray TV series collection. So the first disc is the standard episodes. The second disc is the director's cut episodes, and then we have the regular third disc and fourth disc with the regular episodes. One of these discs does have a fault on them. One of the episodes, I think it's episode 7 or something, has small subtitles for whatever reason. But Anime Limited have issued a replacement scheme whereby they fixed that issue. So if you do have this Ultimate Edition set, or you do plan on getting it, you will need to get in touch with Anime Limited for them to get you to send out a replacement disc. Otherwise, if you intend on watching it in Japanese with English subtitles, you'll find it a bit weird where the subtitles are halfway up the screen as opposed to on the actual main screen. But once again, as you can see there, both the digipack sleeves folding naturally into the box of that chipboard, and as you can see here on screen here, mine got damaged during transit, so that's supposed to be all packaged up nice and neat, but it's not. It's ripped off from the side, and obviously it's being crumpled and creased at the edge. Not exactly what you want from a Ultimate Edition set that's relatively pricey, especially when once you open it up, there's not really much information about it. It's just lots of artwork. But on the positives, this particular art book is quite good, and it's a lot better than the art book that was included with the Full Metal Panic Ultimate Edition that we previously unboxed. So it's a hardback book, it's a bit bigger, it's a lot bigger in terms of thickness, the paper quality is more strong and sturdy, doesn't feel as cheap, and there's lots of various artwork, both concept drawings, character designs and stuff that you can look through, and the artwork on the actual outer box is just as good as it is on the inside of the book, so that's a good thing to note. So that's what you can expect to receive from Anime Limited's Ultimate Edition release of Escaflowne, and it is now available to own in the UK.